What's going on, guys? This is Michael with the Shutter Review, and today we're going to be talking about Adobe Lightroom Presets. And presets are a great way for any photographer to kind of skip the editing process and have an even better baseline when it comes to editing photos. And what presets are is exactly what they say they are. They're a preset. They're custom preset settings within right here, like light, color, and effects that kind of make your image shine. And there's so many different presets for different subjects like landscape, animals, portrait photography, wedding photography. There's too many to name, but I'm going to show you how to go into Adobe Lightroom and kind of upload presets as well as get them from the Adobe community, and show you Adobe Lightroom's new features on how to, where it will automatically search for you and find presets for the image that you have selected. So right now I have an image here that I took at the California coast. These were near the tide pools. And as you can see, this is a raw image. It's unedited. It's very dark and all this stuff. And we're going to take it to something that looks like this, which I think this is a preset, and this looks much better, and it kind of fits the vibe and style that I have for landscape photography. I'm no professional landscape photographer. This was just taken for fun. So bear with me on these and stuff like that. So we're going to go back to the unedited one, and I'm going to show you how to use Adobe presets in Lightroom. So here on the right hand side, you'll see these little icons right here. And the top one, there's two circles. And if you hover over it, it says preset. So click that. And then what it'll bring up is a recommended bar and a long thing of all these recommended presets that Adobe Lightroom analyzed your image and was like, I think these presets would look the best for your image. And it's showing all of them. So you can kind of click through and maybe you want it like a stronger image. So it'll show you strong preset images to kind of change it, and then black and white. So we're going to go back to strong because I really want this image to look like stronger. So if you hover over them, it'll give you a preview automatically of what the preset looks like before you apply it. And this is a great and easy, fast way to kind of jump ahead in the editing game, guys, and save you a little bit of time when it comes to editing an image. And there's so many different ones. I mean, different styles. I wouldn't say this is definitely not my style, but I really love the way it looks. This looks like almost like dreamy and stuff like that. But you can see the sliders on the side are changing. So this is your library of presets. This is one way to access presets, guys. Adobe will just recommend them to you. And honestly, this is a great way for me personally to go through and find a preset quickly without having to search community. But I'm going to show you how to search community. So let's say you're going through these and you're like, I don't really like any of these presets, or maybe you do. Here, we'll go and say you do like one. So if you click one, I did like this strong one. Like this one looks really good. So if you click on it, it'll bring up a slider bar that says amount. And you can kind of just slide back and forth, and you can change how strong you want this preset to be on your image. You can make it very strong, or you can kind of pull back and be like, that's a little too much. I love this preset, but I think it's too much. So you can pull back and kind of retain more of the original image by sliding this back and forth. And it's as simple as that, guys, as using the recommended presets. You can just go through, ooh, I like this one too. I'm going to slide back though a little bit because it's a little too strong. And that's a great way just to apply it. And then from here, you can continue to edit as well. That's a great thing about presets is they're not set in stone. You can still go in there and be like, well, the exposure is a little off. I'm going to bring that up a bit still, so you can still customize it. Presets are not cheating or anything like that, guys. It's really going to give you a base foundation of what you're looking for, even give you some inspiration as well. That's why I love presets. So this is the recommended. It's a great way to go through it. This is typically what I normally use, but let's say you're in there and you're like, well, I don't like any of these. I think they look very bad. It's not the style I'm looking for, even though I've gone through all of them, like the warm presets, dark, cool, black and white. You can always click right here on Lightroom Community at the top. And then it'll show you daily inspiration. It'll kind of show you recommendations for what what you've used before with them. As you can see, it's showing a lot of portrait photography because I do a lot of portrait photography. And you can go to search community, and then we'll search ocean because I have a photo of the ocean. And it didn't bring up much ocean. That one looks pretty good. That doesn't really match mine, but it'll show you before and after if you hover over it and kind of show you the difference. It clicks back and forth, before and after. Scott Ocean. So Ocean's not bringing up anything I really like. So let's do another keyword. Let's do coast. See what that brings up. That one's actually not too bad. Oh, that one looks really good too. Ooh, this one's really good. The edge. We'll use this one. So from here, you can click Save as Preset, and it'll pop up this little thing that says Create Preset, and you can save it to your presets, which I'll show you in a little bit. But it'll show you all the changes in the sliders that it's going to be using. Sharpening, so clarity, dehaze, all the stuff that whoever created this preset, the changes they made. So you can click on that, and it says Add it to yours saved from Community. So that's where it saved it. So if you click back here, and then we go back again to our image that we want to change, you can see at the top here, there's the recommended tab, and there's Premium. And what Premium is, real quick, is basically the ones that come with Lightroom that are just included. There's some good ones in there, but if you want to get more personal with it, I would definitely look into the recommended or searching the Adobe Lightroom Community, or even buying presets online as well, which I'll show you how to upload later. But if you go to yours, so this is it right here. And you can see like, oh, you know what? That wasn't actually as good as I thought it was going to be. But you can still adjust it. And like, that looks a little bit better. But this is where you'll find all the presets you've saved. And then honestly, I believe this was the one. Yes, this is the one I used before. But what's neat is, like, let's say you do a certain type of photography and you want to save a preset like this and apply it to all your images. You can do that, and you can always come back to this preset and it's saved. You can even star it, or it'll come to the top and it'll show your favorites. But it shows all your saved presets from the community right here. Very simple. So you guys can just go through them and use them. And then again, with these, you can still adjust them as well and kind of add your little touch to them if something's not right. And let's say that you don't see it in the community or let's say you have a photographer that you bought their preset kit from and you want to upload presets. So from here, under the presets tab, you'll see at the top that little 3 dots, options. And then right here, import presets. And then from here, you can search the presets wherever the documents may be, the preset files, and you can upload them, and they'll appear right here as well under the Yours tab. So guys, that's how simple and easy presets are, and uploading them and using them. Personally, I recommend using the recommended tool. It'll search the Adobe community and kind of automatically pick a preset for you. I mean, here's a photo of my wife. Let's see what it brings up. It'll do it differently for every image, and it'll kind of just show you like, ooh, like we think this one's really good. That one looks really good. And then from there, you can just kind of edit, and you don't have to save presets or anything. It saves you a little bit of time than having to search presets, and it'll definitely find the style that you're looking for. Ooh, that one looks really good too. So like, see how it kind of it helps the creativity go, guys. But anyway, this is Adobe Presets, and it's, like I said, it's a valuable tool for everybody, and I really think it's great for beginners, especially people just dipping into like raw editing. I think a lot of people will jump in and be like, oh, I'm not too sure about like how this image should look. This will kind of give you that foundation you need of where to start. So I think that's the great thing about using presets in Adobe. But anyway, guys, this is Adobe Presets. Hope this video was helpful for you. Sorry it was a little long, and thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Michael with the Shutter View, and I'll see you in the next one.